Hey everybody, this is Brett. I am here with the Line 6 DL4 Mark II. I have played this a total of about 3 times, so this is not my first impressions, but like my third impressions. I'm playing through a clean Fender amp, through some nice sparkly sounded speakers. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, every single setting, because everybody's doing that and you can hear that anywhere. I just wanted to kind of goof around with it and just, you know, break it if I can. I have the cheat sheet here that came with it. Line 6 was cool enough to provide this, so good on them. All right, and we're looking at the new modes today. The legacy modes are pretty well documented, and they sound, I mean, it's exactly the same as the old ones, to my recollection. I'd like to maybe do a side-by-side with those at some point, but not right now. All right, so the top of the dial, we've got vintage digital. Jazz chord. It's one of those good ones. All right, so what happens when we crank up the repeats? Can we get some good oscillation? It's behaving itself pretty well. Let's crank it up a little bit more. Oh, it's starting to go. She's taking off, boys. Look out. All right. That sounds cool. Euclidean, I thought was a cool one. So I guess they're, if you were to look at, I guess it's like a eighth notes. Some of them are rests, some of them are notes. Kind of cool. One of the knobs changes the pattern. Oh, that's cool. It's like instant Let's Dance. I don't remember it. And if you turn up the repeats, you get more of it. So the tweeze knob is just going to cycle where that pattern starts and ends. Kind of cool. So dual delay, it's, you know, you got 2 different delays with 2 different delay times. I think one's controlled by the time. Like, let's make one real short. not a bad sound at all. You know, I think the crisscross maybe is like a, what's it called? Stereo effect. I decided to do this in mono because anytime you start going with stereo, everything is more amazing and more likely to, I don't know, get good marks in my opinion. So this one is interesting, the pitch delay, pitch echo. So one is the pitch interval. Let's see. Okay, so it goes down. It goes down. So north of noon. It goes up. So if we, I bet this is gonna be insane. Sounds like Optimus Prime transforming back in the day. Let's crank the repeats up. Oh man, it just goes up into oblivion. I don't know why that lit up when I did that, but this is cool. Here's an A minor chord. You ready? Okay. Again, I said I was going to try to break it. Yep, I like it. All right, cool. Harmony delay was another one that kind of caught my ear. So we have keys from here. So we have the key of A. Sounds like there's some kind of pitch modulation on there. Okay, so the key, A through G sharp, and then this is changes the scale. So maybe we turn up the repeats so we get more than triads. Nope. Minor. It's like a root, a second, and a minor thirds. That starts to stack up quickly. So it's like down an octave, up a fifth, maybe? I like that. We're saving that. That is cool. It starts to get messy with chords. So there's a root and a fifth. That's working well. Let's try some triads. Okay, it actually sounds great. Let's try some seventh chords. Okay. That works great. So I guess if you just have a bunch of them going over top of each other, it's gonna kind of, I don't know, start making a mess. Okay, well that's cool. One thing I'm really noticing about this pedal is it makes you play things you would normally play. It really, you know, you hear that about different pedals, but definitely is true in this case. So this one's cool. What is this one? Heliosphere. This is reverb, mix plus decay on the first knob, mod depth on the second one. That's cool. I like that. I mean, let's just go nuts. I mean, we're here, right? All right, so combining with other pedals sounds dope. Let's see what the Big Moof Pie Green Russian style sounds like. I'm a little close to this stuff here. We'll turn that down just a hair. A little hot, a little hot. Fantastic. All right, let's do a little something clean with the wobbly thing. The Deja Vibe. Very cool. I like it. I like it a lot so far. All right, let's take a look at one more. Let's go look at, I don't know, glitch. How about glitch? Glitches get stitches. Okay, so with this one, the tweak knob adjusts the pitch. There seems to be more variation in pitch as you go up higher. And then the tweeze knob goes from slice Alright, so that is, what did I say? Here, okay, so here's drift, I guess. And shuffle. Let's hear what it sounds like to shuffle. Alright, I like that the best. That goes out of control pretty easily. Turn the El Mixo down. Let's see if we can get some, I don't know. Let's go nuts again. I like nuts. That's what she said. No. It's better just by itself, I think. Maybe with the compressor. The mix knob is sensitive on this one. All right. Well, this is probably enough of me goofing around with the pedal and probably using it for things that it was not intended for. I don't know. There's a looper. So you can make nightmarish creations like that if you want. Anyhow, you know, all the cool kids got their DL4 Mark IIs a month before I was even able to pre-order mine. And then I pre-ordered it on March 22nd. And I had to wait until April 21st for it to come in. So the cool kids, the cool YouTubers with their cool YouTuber licks, they had theirs for another month. So I apologize for this being kind of slapdash and not put together. I don't have a bunch of stuff written. But this is a dude in his doom room playing guitar through the thing without a ton of experience. These are the kind of things that you can come to expect from this pedal just off the bat. My advice would be to keep the cheat sheet handy. The repeats knob up high will break any setting. They all go into oscillation. Turning the time down significantly makes a lot of these settings go from, that's kind of cool, to, holy crap, listen to that. So, you know, again, the cheat sheet, the tweak and tweeze knobs do something different for everyone. I summarily destroyed, I think, 3 of the old versions back in the day when I was out doing a bunch of gigs and traveling around and stuff with bands. This unit seems to have solved a lot of the problems with the old one. There are a lot of improvements. It's smaller, way more functionality, better foot switches. It's got those cool switch little lights under there like the Helix has. It's stupid easy to use. You turn knobs. There's no stupid menus. I don't have to connect it to my frigging computer to unlock some hidden functionality. You know, I can't set it to exactly 452 milliseconds. But, you know, this is geared, I think, more towards a live application, like the first one was. The interface, while you're playing guitar in front of people, when you're actually performing, when you're doing the part of the job that is really enjoyable, the user interface is just so simple, so easy to use. You know, at least on the old one. I haven't played with this one out yet, but I certainly will. This pedal has easily earned its Velcro. Kudos, Line 6. You have done a fantastic job with this. I would like to see a little green dual foot switch for the assignable functions. You can change this tap tempo to do other things, and then you can move the tap tempo off the pedal to an expression pedal. Not an expression pedal. You can use those too, but just, you know, little assignable foot switch. I know those are all over the place and a lot of people make them. I think it would be cool to have one in this green, in this kind of enclosure with these kinds of switches and the whole deal. I think that would be awesome. I'd buy one in a heartbeat. And I'm sure there's a bunch of other pedal dorks out there who would too. Anything else? What else do I have to say about this thing? It kicks ass. It's a great buy. It's cheaper than a lot of the other big multifunction delays out there. I have wanted something like this for a very long time. The DL4 MKII was always my favorite delay pedal. I just couldn't bring myself to spend all that money on a gigantic, fragile pedal that required some an additional power supply or some other what's the word I'm looking for? Considerations, you know, for powering it. This I'm running off of a one spot or True Tone CS12 or whatever it's called, power brick thing. 9 volt center negative. It's like 500 milliamps or something like that. So, but they include the power supply with this one, which is cool. Let's see. There's a lot of functionality in here, and I'm going to be diving into this one and experimenting with things for a long time. I'll do maybe some deeper dives on some individual settings as I come up with some cool stuff. And I figure out more ways to break this and get it to sound monstrous and insane in ways it probably wasn't intended to. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. You know, hit the like button if you like it. Hit the subscribe button if you want to hear me ramble about more crap and mess with guitar pedals. And I do lessons too. I've got some instructional videos on my channel. Be sure to go check that stuff out if you're interested in. I'm primarily kind of a shred guy. Hence, this is House of Shred. But I do all kinds of stuff too. You know, just more straight ahead rock and blues stuff, a little country here and there. You know, having grown up in the South, that has crept into my playing. Anyway, cheers. Have a good day, and talk to you later.